What's going on, guys? Joe Vapes here, and I know I haven't been posting for a little while, and mainly because I haven't had time. I just got promoted at my job, so I've been working like 40 hours a week and just getting home late and waking up late. So I go straight to work, whatever. But I wanted to post this video on my day off. Pretty much since you last saw me, I've gotten a lot of new products, vaping products, and we're just gonna go over them. We got some atomizers, we got a bunch of mods, we got a couple juices, and then we got a Coil Master. Well, first one, the one that's in my hand, I got the RX Mini Resin in this blue-green doodad with the Sigeli Moonshot RTA on it, and I like it because it fits on here relatively nice, and it doesn't chuck clouds, but it's a nice little doodad to take around with you. Running at 65 watts. I got a 0.3 ohm build in here, 4.42 volts. Let's take a toke out of it. She works, and she works well, and I love the look of it. I want to get a stab wood mod soon, but I can't afford it. As of currently, like $300 some. I want to get the Mini Resin 2 Kodama. That's the stab wood mod I want really bad. But the resin looks really nice. So RX Mini Resin, kind of staying on that resin track. I picked this up from a buddy, and that's the Cartel Recon 160. It's got this stainless steel with like this purplish green blue type of, I don't know if you guys can see that really well, purplish green blue type of swirl galaxy looking thing on it. Thing is phenomenal. I got it topped with a super tank 25 millimeter running at 40 watts. It works great. I got this in a trade. Actually, I traded my Therion 75 watt, which I got one of those previously when I traded it away before you guys saw it, for this from a buddy, and I'm loving every minute of it. It's one of those mods I will never get rid of because of how fucking beautiful it looks in the back. Alright, well, there's the Cartel Recon. I mentioned the Therion. I just got this yesterday. This is the Therion 166. See that? It's got a snake skin. It's called Bush Cobra. It's got the carbon fiber paneling with the goon. This is typically a black goon, but I got a pink goon cap to go on the try and match the Viper. Let's take a toke out here, make sure it's dripped. Oh, it's a phenomenal vape. I love it. The goon is just amazing as it is, and then you combine it with a DNA 250 chip, and you just got a stellar vape. This is a 0.18 ohm build at 85 watts, rocking almost 4 volts. It just works great, and I love this mod. Again, another one that will never leave my collection, along with the RX Mini Resin and the Cartel. There's 3 mods in my collection that'll never leave. Alright, something else high-end. I picked this thing up. It's the Hexohm V2. This thing is phenomenal. I don't have batteries in it right now, and I put the wrong ohm build in it. I thought I was putting in a 0.35. Turned out to be a 0.16. So I can't run that build in this. So I run the Tsunami on it when I want to vape it, but this is the setup I typically run at. Got the Double Vision by Comp Vape on here with the Twisted Messes comfort cap that fits on it. This is I wanted one of these for the longest time, and I picked one up on Let Go, this buy, sell, trade app thing, and some guy was selling it. I wanted one, and it's everything I could have wanted it to be. And I love the look of it. I love the feel of it. The button, I don't know if you can hear that. Nice and clicky. It's just an overall great mod. So that's the Hexohm V2 with the potentiometer and the double vision RDA by Comp Vape. What else? DNA 200 mod. This is the VT 200 by H Cigar. Internal 1300 mile LiPo battery. Pretty much what that means is it can run for 1 watt hour. I have no cotton in this Twisted Messes. Twisted Messes is new too. This is Twisted Messes squared. Yes, Twisted Messes squared. And it works on here. It's the only atomizer I can find that would fit on here because of how like skinny this is. It's got a DNA 200 chip. Charge it with a USB. Let me see what the it's got 0.23 ohm build on here. So it works great. It's comfortable. It's light. This is probably a mod I take with me most places I go. I don't have to worry about swapping in and out the batteries. I do have to worry about it if it dies, but typically I have a portable battery pack with me, so I can just plug it in and I can still vape it while it's charging. So I don't foresee this leaving my collection, but you never know. But those first 4 mods I showed you, those are definitely staying in there. So VT 200. This little guy, this is a little fun guy. The AL85 by Smock. This was part of that trade I did for the Cartel. I traded Tube Mech and my Therion and Black Goon Cap for his Cartel and the AL85 and his purple Goon Cap because it looked good on the Cartel. But the AL85 single 18650, 85 watt, got the Baby Beast on there. Pretty much it's a mini version of the Alien, does the same stuff. That's a nice little doodad just to take and mess around with, take on the go. This is the Limitless Arms Race. I picked this mod up with my tax returns this year, actually. I saw it on Grim Green's channel and I thought it looked cool. It's very lightweight. The only metal part on it is the battery cover. The batteries just go right in there and just pop it on there and you vape. It's kind of made to go right there in your hand and you wrap it around and click with your finger. You can do it like this. I have never vaped like that. I only vape like this. And I got it topped with Mage GTA. I'm pretty sure I've shown you guys this, but I got new glass for the Mage, and this is probably the best flavor tank I've ever had. Shout out to the Vaping Turtle for hooking me up with this on Christmas. So give him a quick shout out there. Last item, I believe. Yeah, last item of hardware is this. This is the Maxo V12 by iJoy. This is the TFV12 competitor. I've used a TFV12. My buddy has one. He was rocking it on his RX300, and I was rocking it on his Triad. I don't like the TFV12. Not a single bit. I have a TFV8. I love the TFV8. I gotta clean this. But I have a TFV8 and I love it. It gets an alright flavor and it works like a sub-ohm tank should. It get decent flavor. It's the cloud base, so I get decent clouds. And that's all I need. If I want to rock a Smock tank, I'll rock this or the Baby Beast. But if I just want something for purely just chucking clouds, I'm gonna rock out the iJoy Maxo B12. I got it in black to go with the carbon fiber on my RX300. I did the firmware upgrade on the RX300. It's a 400 watt mod now. It's ridiculous. I don't need that, but I did it just to do it. There's one coil out for the Maxo V12, which is kind of dumb, I think. Like, they just rush it out to compete with the TFV12, which coil head works great. You can use the Eco XL coils, I believe, in this with the adapter that comes in the box for this. Another gripe about it I have is the top fill is fucking huge. You can fit anything in there. But there's no interchangeable drip tips, which I don't like. Like with my, I don't have a standard drip tip. Like this one doesn't match. I just threw it on there because I didn't want to lose it. But with the TFV8s, I can throw this drip tip on here, and it works just fine. But I can't change my drip tip out, which this one's comfortable and it's big. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, it's not something that I'm a fan of with that. I enjoyed Maxo B12. Juice. There's 3 juices that I have been vaping exclusively these past couple days. One of them is the Blue Raz Air Factory. This comes in 100 ml bottles. This is probably one of the best Blue Raz juices I've had, and I've had a lot of them. It smells amazing. It vapes fucking phenomenal. There's nothing I would change about this juice. Air Factory, if you're watching, keep doing what you're doing. They put out amazing juice. I have tried their mystery. It was good. I have not tried their other flavor. I believe it's a strawberry kiwi. I'm going to try that. But 100 mils juice, it's definitely hard to get through if you don't vape it exclusively. I have it in my Maxo B12. I have it in my super tank, and I drip it on a dripper every once in a while. So that's the Air Factory Blue Raz. Another thing, I picked this up from Urban. Well, this was also from McLeod Factory in East Troy. Shout out to them. Ronnie, John, both amazing guys. If you guys are in the southeastern Wisconsin area, go check out McLeod Factory. They got a location in Geneva, Lake Geneva, and they got a location in East Troy. Outstanding guys will help you with whatever you need. This is also from East Troy. It's Yogi. This is strawberry granola bar. This is what I got rocking in my Mage GTA. This juice is phenomenal out of this tank. Hands down, best juice I've ever had. Actually, we're going to do this right here. I'm going to take this off the Limitless because Limitless doesn't have any batteries, and I'm going to put it on the VT200 because the VT200 has an internal LiPo. And I'm going to rock out with my Spock out. I don't know why I said that, but oh my god. It's so good. It's so good. Awesome. If you guys can get your hands on it, do it. It's not a super desserty flavor. That's what I was worried about. It does have a sweet side. It's definitely sweet, but it's good. I wouldn't vape it all day. It's kind of a palate cleanser, really. If you're vaping a bunch of fruity juices, it's a nice change of pace, because that's what I vape is fruity juices all day, every day. Lifted by the bottle, just you name it, and I vape fruity, any fruit. But it's a nice palate cleanser. I'll take a couple tokes off of that, and then I can start vaping the fruity stuff without getting vapor's tongue. Which, sad to say, one of the workers at McLeod Factory has vapor's tongue, and I feel really bad for her. Last bottle of juice. This is Satisfying by Surf, and I saw this on Green Green's channel. A shout out to him. A lot of this is inspired by him. What I use, I figured he's been doing it long enough. He knows what's good, and you know, if I try it and I don't like it, I can always sell it. If I try it and I love it, well then, there you go. This is a raspberry and dragon fruit iced tea. It's a very good vape. It's definitely a subtle dragon fruit. You get a lot of the raspberry, especially just smelling it. Like you get, that's all raspberry, barely any dragon fruit. Raspberry and iced tea is what I get when I smell it. When I vape it, I get those subtle notes of the dragon fruit. But This is a phenomenal juice. If you guys, I got this at Vape Walkie out in Pewaukee. But it's a phenomenal juice, and it's something I definitely recommend picking up. Take a toke off of vape here. So, alright, what else do I got? I picked this thing back up. I haven't used this in a while. The Eye Carrier Mini. Showing you guys this. Phenomenal. Mouth to lunger. Got a nice 12 nick in there. It's a good throat hit. Hit that every once in a while when I'm feeling nicotine withdrawal. One other thing I picked this up. This is the Coil Master V3. I'm gonna watch all my cotton and come out of here. Yep, no, there it goes. Coil Master V3. It's got the same tools. Oh, sorry. Got the same tools as the Coil Master V2. The only difference is they're lined up right here. Instead of in like the little like foam stuff like they got over here, where they had that like the V2, they're just in little bands, which I like a lot better. And it comes with this dank fucking thing, this ohm reader that fires your coils. I use this thing a lot. I build lower sometimes, so it doesn't always work because it's a single 18650. But with the higher builds that I use, it works phenomenal. And I love it. It's a nice ohm reader. Nothing I'd change about it. Other than that, guys, remember, call your representatives, call your senators, HR 1136. Tell them to support it. There's a couple other bills going through right now that are pro-vaping that we need to get behind. Don't let the government take away our right to be smoke-free. We got the lawsuit going on. Donate, even if it's $1, 50 cents, donate it to advocacy for vaping, because if you're vaping, obviously you want to keep vaping. I love collecting mods. I love doing everything I do with vaping, building, going to vape shops, hanging out on my days off, all sorts of stuff. Just don't let the FDA take away our right to be smoke free. Our vapes, don't let them do that. But DJT, Donald Trump, our president, he got rid of the Surgeon General, and he asked the head of the FDA to step down, which is phenomenal. It is phenomenal. That's great news on our part, in the vaping community. But with that said, remember, guys, quit smoking today. Vaping tastes better than cigarettes. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys in the next video.